going to deal with the learning plan and the session plan. Under learning outcome, we are supposed to know how to prepare the learning plan and the session plan. Okay, under our learning plan, we have the administrative details. If everyone has come across with that template,
Yes.
have you taken a photo? Then return back to me. Okay, under the learning plan, the administrative details entail the unit of competence, the name of the trainer, the institution, the date of preparation. The administrative details, all the information that are contained there, you just copy paste from the lesson plan. Have you understood? Except the date. The date of preparation, you just record the date when you are going to teach. Is it clear? So in our case, the unit of competence we just copy paste from the lesson plan. Is it clear? Okay. Under that, we are going to begin with the skill or job task. Under skill or job task, you are going to copy paste from the lesson plan. Is that clear? The skill or job task, you fill in the element in the OS. The element detail. What does the element detail comprise in the skill or job task? Yes, Gladys. You fill in what is included in the element of the OS, which is the formulate the public procurement legal framework for the organization. Is that clear? Yes. Is it in the OS? Under the element part? Yes. Okay, let's continue. Benchmark. Under the benchmark, this is where you just record what you are going to teach. Is that clear? Yes. In our case, if 2.1 was supposed to, if 2.1 is finished in that lesson, then record it. And in our case, what is it included in the 2.1? In the 2.1, it is, can someone read for me? In the 2.1, have you seen? In the 2.1, it contains the public procurement legal framework are identified as per the Public Procurement and Disposal Act 2015. Is that clear? Yes. Then that is 2.1. So you fix that 2.1. Then 2.2, it is the objective of the Public Procurement Regulatory Framework as per the Public Procurement and Disposal Act. Those are the things that you are going to finish during that lesson. Record only what you are going to finish. Is that clear? Yes. Yes. So, under the major part, 1 was the public procurement legal framework are identified as per the Public Procurement and Asset Act 2015. So that is 2.1. Then 2.2 is the objective of the Public Procurement and Regulated Framework as per the Public Procurement and Disposal Act. Plus, what is our session title for this case? The key word is there that have been repeated openly is the legal framework. So the legal framework will be our session title. This one, we approach it is week 3. It is week 3. Then the session number is a 1 hour class. So you write 1. Then session title, under the benchmark, you are told 2.1 and 2.2. So you come up with your session title under that content that you have taught. Is that clear? Yes. So our session title will be the legal framework is the word that is oftenly repeated. So the session title will be legal. Okay, let's go to the learning outcome. Under the learning outcome, you are supposed to take it from the curriculum content. Is that clear? Yes. In the curriculum content part. So, see, you people have the procurement curriculum. Is it clear? It's just the procurement curriculum. So we will check our learning outcome from the curriculum content. You will formulate your own learning outcome under the curriculum. Is that clear? So in our case, our first learning outcome is that by the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to define legal framework. That's our first learning outcome. The second learning outcome is explain what? That is explain all this learning outcome. It depends on your learning outcome. It may be the 2 steps, 3 steps, or 4 steps. But at least you must have 4 learning outcomes. Is that clear? Yes. Under the trainer activity, what is the trainer? Let me start with the trainee activity. What is the trainee supposed to do during that session? Is that clear? Yes. So in our case, under the learning outcome, it is define the term legal framework. What does the trainee supposed to do? To define the framework. So the trainee must brainstorm the meaning of the word legal framework. Then the train activity now, the trainer will clarify that. Is that clear? So then the second learning outcome is explain the parties involved in the legal framework. How is the training activity, how is the engagement of the trainee in the explanation of the parties involved in the legal framework? The trainer they will be in maybe 4 groups or 5 groups. Is that clear? Yes. Each person will come up with a view of the parties of the legal framework. Is that clear? Yes. Then what third objective. The third objective was to discuss the objective of public procurement. That was the third objective. What are the trainees supposed to do during that discussion? Maybe I'll group you in a table form. Then under that table, I'll pick up. Maybe I'll have one answer. Then the another person will write his view or her view. That's clear. And then what are the trainer supposed to do during the round table? I think to coordinate. To coordinate. Yes. Then the last objective was to describe different types of public entities. You trainers were supposed to maybe using mind map or charts. You're supposed to use charts or diagrams. Is that clear? Yes. Then what were the trainer activities in that session? Maybe to use PowerPoint slides. Is that clear? Yes. Yes. That is the body part. Then I think we are done with the learning plan. Is that clear? Yes. Anyone with a question? If there's no question, I'll move to session plan. Deal with the session plan. We are going to deal with the session plan. The session plan, we will copy paste what is in the learning plan. Is that clear? Yes. You just copy paste in what is included in the learning plan in the administrative part. Is that clear? Yes. So you prepare the session plan before going to class. Is that clear? Yes. Yes. The session title, you take it from the learning plan. Then the learning outcome, you take it from the curriculum of which you have did in the learning plan. Is that clear? Yes. Then in this case, in the session plan, time is in minutes. You record any activity in minutes. Is that clear? Yes. Then we go directly to the date. The date you prepare before going to class. Is that clear? Then time, you don't write time like 2 hours, like that simple like 2 hours. No. You write time when you are going to start and when you are going to end. In our case, it is a 1 hour class. And maybe that class starts from 8 to 9. So then you write AM. See, it is in the morning. Yes. This is the period where you are going to conduct your session plan. Then you go to the name of the trainer, your name. Is that clear? Yes. Then teaching the institution. You write the institution where you are going to take a teaching practice or teach. Then unit of competence, we take it from the learning plan. Then we go directly to the LLN or other requirement of learner. The LLN is the language linguistic numerals. This happens, you just fill that column where there is disabled in the group where there is disabled person or a what. Is that clear? Yes. Then we go directly to the learning outcome. The learning outcome. So our learning outcome we take it from the OS. Is that clear? Yes. So in our case, our first learning outcome is to define data legal framework. Our second is to explain the parties involved in the legal framework. Number 4, discuss the objectives of public procurement. Then objective number 4, describe different types of public entities. In this case, you will write the resources that you are going to use in that lesson. Maybe one of the resources might be books or what? Any resource that you use. Then you have the references, where you edition, then publisher. The year is in brackets. Is that clear? Yes. This thing you have been taught in the research, applied research. Is that clear? Then we'll go to safety requirement. In the safety requirement, you will not answer. You will not fill that place. You will just fill if you are going to take your class maybe in the laboratory where they require safety boots, or where some gloves, the dust coat, those places that require some requirement. Is that clear? Yes. So we go directly to the session presentation. Under session presentation, in the introduction part, you will start with taking the roll call. Another thing is the review of the previous session, then session title, then write a date. And at the end of that introduction, you will write minutes. Time in minutes. You will record what time have you taken in the introduction part, horizontally. Is that clear? If it is introduction, you will record at the horizontally far end the time you take in the introduction part. Then under that, we go to the step 1. This depends with the number of objectives you have. If you have 4 objectives, you will write there all your objectives. And if you have 3 objectives, and the first objective or the second objective is more and it requires more time, so you will switch that second objective to be, maybe it is 2A, then 2B. Is that clear? If that second objective is too long, we were to have 4 objectives. And in this case, objective number 1, you will go in steps. Objective 1, it is step 1 in this case, in the session here, it is steps. Is that clear? Yes. So if your step 2 has more thing to tackle with, you will divide step 2 into 2A. That is 2A. Then you write your content here. Then at the end of the far end, horizontal far end, you write the minutes that you are going to take in the step 2A. Is that clear? Yes. Then you go to step 2B. Step 2B, maybe you take little time than 2A. So you record the time here. Is that clear? Yes. Then you finalize your objective. Maybe if it is 3 or 4, you write 3, then 4. Is that clear? With the time it takes. Is that clear? Yes. So we go to the session review. Under this session review, you are supposed to review to your learners what you have learned. Is that clear? Maybe you will use the 1-minute paper, or what again? What will you use in the review? Or you will question and answer. Is that clear? You pose a question, then your student will answer back. That is the session review. And you will record the minutes you will take in the session review. Is that clear? Yes. We'll go now to the assignment. Under this, you will place the assignment to students of what you have learned, under what you have learned but you have not finished, or what you are going to learn. Is that clear? Then under that, we have the session reflection. At the end, we have the session reflection. What has the lesson been? Is your objective, you have covered all the objective here or not? Is that clear? If you have covered all the objective, you will write the objective achieved. But if you have not covered the objective, you will write objective not achieved. And you will write the reasons why your objective have not been achieved. Maybe, what might be the reason maybe your objective have not been achieved? Students were sent for the school fees. That's a good one. Then under that, you write the total time that you have taken here. See, under our session period time, it is 60 minutes. So under this, all this, the introduction, the body, the review, the assignment, and the remarks, you will divide your minutes so that it covers all the 60 minutes. Is that clear? Yes. And then after that, you write a signature. Also, we have the differences between the learning plan and the session plan. We have tackled tomorrow. So another difference is in the learning plan, time is not included. Like in the introduction that you include time 5 minutes, no, that's not included in the learning plan. But in the session plan, time is included in each activity you undertake. Yes. Third difference is in the learning plan, there is no session review. Is that clear?
Yes.
But in the session plan, there is session review. You will review what you have learned. If your student have understood or what, you will know in the session plan. But in the learning plan, there is no session review.